The new GTA Online event week has just begun today, and with this event week, it has finally wrapped up everything that we have seen with all of the Halloween items. This event will be lasting until November 13th, and without wasting any more time, let's dive into it. To start this one off, it looks like Rockstar are theming things towards heists just a little bit more, because you guys can get a guaranteed Panther statue primary target when completing the KO Breaker heist for the first time this week. If any of you guys out there have already got a KO Breaker heist completely set up with a target, you might just have to complete that or cancel the heist, start another one, and you will be able to get the Panther statue like that. It is definitely recommended to do this even if you guys play solo, because the Panther statue of course pays out the most money. Onto the weekly challenge, this is also related to the KO Breaker heist, and you will only need to complete the KO Breaker heist once. You will get a bonus $100,000 and the Strickler hat. So really nice to see that Rockstar are continuing these sort of clothing items or unlocks for completing weekly challenges. To move over to some bonus money, we do only have a double money and RP this week on the buried stashes, the KO Breaker Motor Wars, which will be an adversary mode, and the Community Race series. So yeah, in terms of bonuses, I honestly do not think these things are that good. It seems that this week is really focused on the KO Breaker Island, and if I was going to choose one bonus, I would probably say that the Community Race series probably is the best thing. Next up, we now have the discounts. We have a 40% off all of these vehicles here. So we do have some of these go-kart vehicles. Really nice to see these with a discount. Even the Kasatka gets a massive 40% off. So any of you guys out there who are just starting GTA Online, maybe you have even created a second character or even switched to a completely different console or platform, it might be a good opportunity to pick up the Kasatka. Next up, for 30% off, we only have these vehicle discounts, and compared to last week and pretty much all of the Halloween events, the 30% discounts are honestly not that long, and I do believe that the best two vehicles here will be the Truffaut Nero and the Western Reaver. A kind of underrated choice there is the Ultralight. I think this is one of the most forgotten about vehicles in GTA Online. It is just essentially a glider. However, when you are not using your acceleration when flying this thing around, you will be hidden from the radar. I remember messing around with this thing when it first came out. Still quite fun if you guys play in public sessions. Last but not least, to wrap up these discounts this week, you can find a 40% off the Precision Rifle at the gun van and a 30% off for GTA Plus members on the military rifle. If I'm going to be honest, I would probably not even go to the gun van this week, unless you guys really want to try the Precision Rifle. It's nothing too crazy, but still you might want to get it with that massive 40% off. Next up, we now have the event week money methods. First up, we have the new FIB priority file. This will be the Project Breakaway file. Here are also all of the challenges that you can complete within this file to get an additional $50,000. Always worth doing, no matter which file you guys have. And just remember, these challenges will never change. And then for the salvage yard, we now have these vehicles as salvage yard robberies. We have the McToney robbery, the cargo ship robbery, and the gangbanger robbery. Honestly, just a pretty standard lineup. Doing all of these things and selling them to Yusuf will get you roughly around $1 million. It's now time to look at some of the free vehicles this week. Now just remember that last week was the last opportunity to get the Benefactor Krieger. You will not be able to get this for free now, so unfortunately any of you guys seeing this have now missed out, but I am hoping that you took advantage of the Krieger being free. So we are now back to two free vehicles. The Lucky Wheel podium vehicle is called the Mammoth Squaddy. If you guys like the look of this or just want to get it for free, spin the Lucky Wheel. And next up, the LS Car Meet prize ride is the Canis Terminus. Altogether a pretty nice vehicle, I don't mind it, and if this is something that you wanted to get for free, just place top 2 in the LS Car Meet series 4 days in a row. This week over at Simeone's Autoshop, we now have a fresh selection of vehicles finally. We do not have to deal with all of these Halloween ones, and for this week we have the Dinka Thrust, the Cognoscenti Cabrio, the Grotti Cheetah, the Blackfin, and the Western Daemon Custom. So it is really refreshing to actually see some of the removed vehicles by Rockstar and not have to deal with these Halloween vehicles again, because of course we pretty much saw them through the entire month of October. So yeah, if you guys like the look of these, just remember you can go ahead and test drive them. And for my personal pick, I would probably say that the Grotti Cheetah is probably the best one. Now for the luxury dealership, we have the Tampa GT and Karen Woodlander. The Tampa GT and the Woodlander can also have the HSW upgrades, so any of you guys who can take advantage of that might want to try them, but bear in mind you cannot even test drive anything at the luxury dealership, which is always a letdown. I have have tried both of these vehicles before, and the Tampa GT is just miles better. With the HSW upgrades, the Tampa GT is in fact one of the fastest ones. However, be warned because the Tampa GT is a really difficult vehicle to control. Going straight back over to the LS car meet, we also have some new test track vehicles. We have the Canis Kalahari, Coil Voltic, and the Verus. Unlike the Luxury Autos dealership, you can go ahead and test drive these things. The HSW test drive is also the Grotti Brioso. And last but not least, for the standard event week, here are the time trials you can also complete if you want. I personally always recommend completing them at the start of the week, and it will really just save you a little bit of time to do anything else, like take advantage of the bonus money potentially, or some of the discounts. The new premium race this week is called Boots on the Ground. The standard time trial is Elysian Island 2, and the HSW time trial is Pacific Bluffs to Mount Gordo. So probably worth completing them for some additional cash, especially with the bonuses not being the best. We are not even finished there with this event because we also have a new month of GTA Plus with a wide range of different discounts, bonuses, and other things like that. So first of all, for GTA Plus, you guys can get a 100% chance for diamonds in the casino heist. So this one is kind of similar to the KO Preco heist with the Panther statue. Honestly, pretty nice to see this. For some GTA Plus clothing unlocks, you can get these things. Hopefully you guys can see them on screen as well. I think they do look pretty nice. The new chameleon paint is called the Magenta Green. I think Rockstar always do a pretty nice job with these chameleon paints. And when I did have GTA Plus in the past, it was really nice to just throw on some different things like this. The free GTA Plus vehicle this week will be the Paragon S. This is a surprisingly good one. I also think it looks really cool on display, and I do think this is probably one of the best features of GTA Plus. In terms of discounts, you guys can find a 50% off all of the arcades, the Luxor Deluxe, and the Swift Deluxe. And if I am correct, I do believe that these two aircrafts are the ones that are most expensive, but in reality, I do not think they are worthwhile. They will not really offer you guys too much for how much you spend. And finally, at the Vinewood Car Club, you can find all of these vehicles on display, getting you a 20% discount if you choose to purchase one. There are some really nice options. For example, the Hakuchu Drag, Wagner, even the Weaponized Ignis, Deluxo, and obviously the free Paragon S right at the end. Definitely worth checking out if you guys have that GTA Plus membership. I'm just really surprised that Rockstar have not really included a 4x bonus, and the only bonus it looks like we do have for GTA Plus will be that 100% chance for diamonds in the casino heist. And as of right now, because I do not have GTA Plus, I can't really test this. I do wonder if it will be a 100% chance for diamonds every single time you play this. If that is the case, then that is a really good bonus, and with that, you should be able to make a lot of cash. But yeah, that will really wrap it up for this week. In terms of looking forward to the next few events, just remember we are really close to getting that Mansions DLC right now. Rockstar did mention something about this dropping around December, and just remember there will be some sort of teasers in the game of specific building sites, so potentially something to look out for over the next few weeks towards the end of this month, and I do believe we will get a ton of information from Rockstar as we get closer to December. Quickly going back through this event, I do think the best thing probably has to be all of the KO Preco heist bonuses. Just getting that Panther statue on your first playthrough is still really good, and of course pairing that with the weekly challenge. I think that is a really good reason to play GTA Online this week. Just hop on for the KO Preco heist and maybe complete some of these weekly money methods. But other than that, is there any more reasons to play this week? Honestly, I probably wouldn't say so. The only other reason I can really think of is saving up for the new Mansions DLC, whatever that might be called, because these mansions are probably expected to cost a lot of cash. But yeah, what do you guys think overall about this event? Make sure to leave a comment, and as always, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I do appreciate your support, and if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.